Hi everyone, welcome back to Movie Club, and today we're talking about Casablanca. And the first thing that I want to tell you about is the screenplay. I really loved the wittiness of it and the poignancy of it and the intelligence of it. And there were so many quotable quotes that I'm just going to do a short montage for you. So here we go.
What is your nationality?
I'm a drunkard.
And that makes Rick a citizen of the world.
I'd stick my neck out for nobody.
Play it, Sam. Play as time goes by.
I'm shocked to find that gambling is going on in here.
You're winning, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Everybody out at once.
Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine. He's looking at you, kid.
But what about us?
We'll always have Paris.
Round up the usual suspects.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
The screenplay was very well written. The interesting thing for me was all of the plot lines that were juxtaposed together, from the backdrop of World War II to the love triangle between Ilsa and Victor Laszlo and Rick. And she has these allegiances to these two men, and they're very strong allegiances. You also have this high society of refugees in Casablanca, and then the relationship between Rick and everyone else in the film. Humphrey Bogart's portrayal of Rick Blaine was so engaging, and it was interesting to just see his journey throughout the film, going from this detached person who runs this very popular nightclub to this person who's fighting for love, fighting for maybe a cause, and just trying to figure out who he is and who he wants to be. The last thing is the cinematography. This movie was nominated for Best Cinematography, and the cinematographer was Arthur Edison. I was very intrigued by his use of light and shadow. The camera angles were fairly simple, but we can see different ways that the cinematographer decided to use shadow or use reflections of light to create a particular mood for the scene or to create a heightened sense of tension. And so that was really interesting to watch. Also, this film used the popular Hollywood lighting style of the day, which refers to the lighting of subjects from three-quarter front angle. And this style was so popular during the 1940s and 50s that it was something that was seen in almost every film coming from the studio system. Ingrid Bergman was glowing pretty much the whole time. She just looked so beautiful, and it was because of that really soft lighting, and it was a reflection of her character being this beautiful woman up on a pedestal, this woman who is kind of the crux of the relationship between Victor Laszlo and Rick. And I think they had to continue to show us that she was this shining light, that she was this beautiful person. It was like she was walking around with a glow about her, and I was thinking, I would love to have that kind of lighting in my life. How nice would that be? But Casablanca was a great film to watch, and I watched some great documentaries, one of which was narrated by Lauren Bacall, who was the wife of Humphrey Bogart. And it really showed some great things about how the script came to be, how the script was not finished when they were shooting. They were trying to figure out what the ending was, which makes Ingrid Bergman's performance even more interesting because she didn't know who she was going to end up with. So she didn't know who to play to. She didn't know whether to play to Paul Henreid or she didn't know whether to play to Humphrey Bogart. And they said, well, the writer said, well, just play it in the middle and we'll tell you when we figured out what the ending is going to be. So you can imagine that kind of heightens the performances of the three main characters because they don't really know what they're acting to, what the ending is going to be. Even though the film is set in the 40s, it's still very relevant. It's not dated. It's still a powerful film. And I encourage all of you to watch it if you haven't seen it before. And if you have seen it, I encourage you to watch it again. It's a great movie and it has some great music as well. I am going to watch a movie that I haven't seen before, but I have heard so much about, and I know as a film school person that I should have seen this movie, but I'm going to watch it now, so that's all that matters. I'm going to watch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou by the Coen brothers. This movie came out in 2000. I'm excited to see it because I've heard so much about it. There's a lot of stars in it: George Clooney, Holly Hunter, John Turturro, and I'm going to show you the trailer, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Hello, sugar. How's my little girl?
He ain't our daddy.
I am the only daddy you got. I am the damn paterfamilias.
Now Mama's got a new beau.
Vernon here's got a job. Vernon's got prospects. He's bona fide. What are you?
You can't marry him.
I can, I am, and I will.
This gentleman bothering you?
Well, you can't marry my wife.
And stay out of the Woolworth.
To get back to his wife and kids, Ulysses Everett McGill will do anything.
Say, any you boys, Smithies.
But he's about to get off on the wrong track.
Who elected you leader of this outfit?
Well, Pete, I figured it should be the one with the capacity for abstract thought. Boys, you just stick with me. Man, we're in a tight spot. Believe me, I got a plan. And I can get my wife back and we can get out of here.
Okay, I'm with you fellas.
Ain't you gonna introduce us, Pete?
I've seen him first.
Them sirens loved him up and turned him into a horny toad.
You two are just dumber than a bag of hammers.
Allow me to introduce myself. Big Dan, Toot Corp.
Hey, what line of work you in, George?
Come and get me, Cappy!
Oh, George, not the livestock.
Wait a minute. Since we've been following your lead, we got nothing but trouble.
You have eluded me for the last time.
I got the answers. I'm bona fide.
Maybe your friends think I'm just a stranger. My face you never see no more. But there is one wrong.
Son, you're gonna go far.
I'll meet you on God's golden shore.
You ever been with a woman?
I gotta get the family farm back before I can start thinking about that.